So finally, the Conqueror 4 update has been released also for iOS. Finally, let's look at what's new. You see already from the main screen, we see different graphics, HQ, for example, conquest and scenario. The key novelties are in the scenario. Now, if for World War II Europe and World War II Pacific, there is a third version. After normal, hard, there is the challenge mode, which is similar to what is done for European War 7, using Conquest. If you go in battle, my Panzer update to the enemy defense as soon as possible. Basically, this is the hard mode plus, so it's more difficult than the regular hard mode. And yeah, when you see this first mission, normally there are far less enemy armies. So I will do videos of the challenge later on. And okay, you have the conditions to get the 3-star or not. Then, what else? You see already in the scenario screen some novelties. So you have the shop, you have the battle pass. This is old. Then the advertising. And remember, once you download the update, so check the achievements. Like in this case, I got a combat medic unit, and then because my HQ level is up to level 20, I got this Skytrain, and that's part of the update. You have elite forces that mimic the Gloria General 3 approach. So if you apply these elite forces to your existing legions, it either gives you special skills like the medic, or increases some of the attack defense mobility. So I got the Skytrain, and then we have the Spitfire. I got the Type 7 submarine. I'm a pretty advanced player, so I got a lot of achievements. You may not have them all, but make sure to check the Stuka. Also, you may remember that I lost all my game progress, so when you see Modern War is not completed, but I finished the game a long time ago. I just have to redo the missions. That's what I'm doing now, and I'm calling them summer camp, just for fun. Okay, I think all the achievements are done. Then there is the events. Every day you have a login reward, like again in European War 7. You just click and you get the stuff. So log in daily to get your bonus. In day 7, you get Horton. Horton is a Navy general. You see, as a 3-star in Navy, but is upgradable to 5. So if you don't have a strong Navy, that's a good thing to do. And he has also an empty skill slot. And then on day 14, you have the Prince of Wales, which is a advanced cruiser. You got ribbons, medals, so worth doing it. And then you have daily events. You have the Mannerheim line. Okay, so you have multiple steps. So if you survive after 10 turns, you unlock this reward. 15 turns, this one, 20, and so on. So if you last up to 30 turns, you get a lot of rewards. You can check the rules. The event campaign is open for limited times. Schedule time reasonably to obtain rewards by passing stages, so it takes time. Campaign is divided into normal and hard difficulty, and of course, hard requires you do first normal. In hard difficulty, enemy force will gain 2 buffs, 2 random buffs when the event is open till it ends. So plan your marching route cautiously. The buffs are armies appearing out of the blue, basically. No matter defeat or victory in the stage, the current highest turn of defending will be recorded. Achieving a certain defending turn, you can claim respective section rewards. Okay, so once you get your highest defending score, you will gain daily rewards based on that score, no matter if later on you get a lower one. You can only win by defending all key areas. Stage can be played repeatedly, but quitting during the stage battle will not record current highest defending turn. Phase rewards are divided into 2 types, ribbons and elite force fragments. Claiming a reward will receive a certain amount of it. Okay, So, and again, we can see the manual line, we can check the button. Okay, the usual general bollocks. We are in Finland, defending against the Soviet. You have 10 generals. You have a starting allocation per turns of 400 coins, 100 industry, and 15 technology. And then, let's see. Okay, so you are the Finland. You see the Soviet army is pretty impressive. And you got to defend this city with a red circle as usual. So you must defend basically 4 cities. In this defense, you have 2 ways to do it. You can either counterattack immediately and try to conquer the enemy cities. That allows to reduce the enemy spawning troops. And the other is just to conglomerate all your units around the cities you have to defend, which is normally always the better strategy. Here the issue I see is the enemy has a fortress, so they will produce army. Huge fortress, it doesn't show if you produce army or not, like in frontier mode. Normally in frontier mode it shows the armies. Yeah, here it does, maybe it doesn't produce, so I will have to check this. Yes, some cities to capture, but they are, you see, all the mountains. So to get the cities, it will be a long journey, and you will impoverish your defensive line. But we have 10 generals, so something to remember. One problem I have with the updates is that in the past game, you didn't need many generals. And so if you look into my headquarters, I got. So this was my rookie mistake. When I started playing, I bought all the in-app generals, Manstein, Eisenhower, and Zhukov. So I will try not to use them anymore because I don't like it. I have Guderian. Now, little cheat, I got the famous Excellence Medal. This is the best buy in the game. If you want to spend some money, I really recommend this one for the more advanced mission. Rokossovsky, Donetsk, Konets, Rommel, Nimitz, Arnold, and Leb. So these are all my generals, not many, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the 3 in up. So that tells me that I need to collect some more generals to strengthen my ranks. And then remember, here you get your ribbons. You see all the ribbon schedule, what you have. And now there is also the ribbon for the Swift, which is new. And then what is also new, the biography. That's pretty cool. You can play the biography with the Guderian, Marshal Zhukov, Rommel, and soon Eisenhower. So when you complete them, you will unlock the exclusive title of the general. So for Guderian, the title is called like Lord of the Sea or whatever. If you do the 3, okay, Polish campaign, if you complete the 3-star, you get the special elite force. It doesn't show me. But anyway, every general, Guderian has his own title. I mentioned it in the previous update. Marshall and all the others and this. I think that's pretty much it. So it's pretty exciting though, because I didn't like the war zone. I said with this we have plenty to play with the events, the generals. I recommend you play the event first because the events are time bound. You see, if you go here, it ends in 3 days, and the other one, Barbarossa, in 12 days. And don't forget the login rewards. There is no reward for updating the game, unlike in European War 7. And then when you have the old games, Domination, now the Legion is no longer in the headquarters, it's there. So if you want to play Domination event, you need to do that. Domination events are useful to gain medals, invasion as well. I stopped doing those things because I already completed them all. I can do the famous general again. which I unlocked already, so I can get Dowding, but Dowding is not very useful. I will need to look for an extra tank general, I think. So anyway, that's about the game. So long, and stay tuned as I will publish soon some the scenario challenge mode and the general biographies as we go. Take care.